Tonight, a warning about the prospect of a nuclear confrontation. President Biden claims the world is closer to the use of nuclear weapons than at any time since the Cuban Missile Crisis. The president says he's taking Vladimir Putin seriously when the Russian leader talks about using nuclear weapons. President Zelensky responds to Putin's threat.
I think that it's dangerous even to speak about it.
CBS's Major Garrett reports from the White House, plus David Martin from the Pentagon on Putin's nuclear capabilities and how the U.S. might respond to a nuclear strike. New York City's state of emergency. The nation's largest city is overwhelmed by the influx of migrants. Tanya Rivera reports on what the mayor is now demanding.
It should be handled at the border.
The economy and inflation. Monthly jobs numbers remain strong, but higher prices are already impacting the holiday shopping season. Carter Evans has what you need to know. And on the road, CBS's Steve Hartman has the story of how a small act of kindness changed a community forever.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, reporting tonight from New York.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm John Dickerson, in for Norah. Tonight, President Biden warns the world that we are closer to a nuclear conflict than at any point since the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. The White House. The search for victims continues. In the aftermath of Hurricane Ian, we'll have an update on storm-ravaged Florida when we return. More than a week after Hurricane Ian made landfall on Florida's southwest coast, rescue crews are still going door to door in search of victims, at least. On the Road is next with an act of kindness straight from the heart.
If you can't watch the CBS Evening News, you can listen. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Sometimes a small act of kindness can have enormous impact. Steve Hartman found an example on the road. Generosity is contagious. We'll be right back.
Tonight's On the Road segment is sponsored by Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Sunday on Face the Nation, guests include both candidates in the tight race for governor in Arizona, Kari Lake and Katie Hobbs, plus a new CBS Battleground Tracker poll in Michigan and Wisconsin. That's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For Norah O'Donnell, I'm John Dickerson in New York. Good night. Have a great weekend.
They're parking and driving on our streets, causing a threat to public safety.
These perpetrators are using these vehicles to commit crimes.
The police call them phantom vehicles, and the NYPD is cracking down. CBS 2 goes along for the ride tonight at 11.